Hello everyone, Ellie here from Ellie G Art Designs. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to continue with my simple Dutch pour for beginners on a small canvas. It is 30 by 30 and I am going to do different colors for each video, and I think I'll do about 4 of them, I think. So I'm starting off now. These colors are very similar to one I did not so long ago. Like I did a large painting with these colors. So that's my base color. So it's a very peachy sort of color there. Yep. And that's the consistency you're looking for. I do have a how I mix my paint video, so please check that one out. I always put that in the description, the link for that. But that's basically the consistency. I hope I've got enough. I should be right. All right, and then we'll talk through the colors as we go. I don't have to worry too much about the sides because this canvas comes with the frame and you won't see the sides. A little less work. Okay, I think that's covered. All right, so I'm going to start off with white. I like to start with white, it just brightens things up. And I'm going to just do a very simple technique and I should say composition, and it's just really a V. Like that, very simple. And then I'm going to use this color. I didn't use this in my previous using these colors painting that I did, because I had a grayish mud color I didn't like, so I'm just going to use this. It's really like oh, that's nice. I like that color. This is a custom made color. I actually made it ages ago, but it is almost like a burgundy sort of color, using a range of colors. I couldn't even tell you what I put in, but obviously you eyeball it and you see what color do you need. You might have red, you might have a bit of black, you might put a bit of brown in it, and just create that burgundy color. Okay, I can't remember, right, okay. So I'm going to use Pebeo Iridescent Blue Red. It's such a pretty color. Actually, I'm not going to use that yet. I'm going to use this one. I think I might use that one later. All right, this one's also a custom made color. It really is fuchsia and coral and metallic pearl that I have mixed together. All right, I've got a very light color here, which is coral and metallic pearl. So might have a drop of fuchsia in it, but most of it is coral and metallic pearl. These are all global paints that I use, and my top colors are all just paint and water to a Dutch pour consistency. So again, this is coral with probably a little bit of fuchsia in it. I've got a couple of colors like that just vary the measurements a little bit, just to give it a different, oh, that just came out a lot faster than I thought. All right, and a similar color, just got a little bit more of the fuchsia in it and less coral. And this one, now I'm going to put the Pebeo Iridescent Blue Red. I actually really love this on top of the coral colors. Love what it does. And I am going to put a bit of bronze. I think this is global bronze. I had this mixed a long time ago, but looking at the grain in it, it's quite noticeable. So I think that is global, but it doesn't matter which bronze you use, whether it be Pebeo Iridescent bronze or whether it be global bronze, both of them work. And I'm going to use some pearl white, and like I did in the last one. Actually, no, I might put a little bit on top of this because it could do with some brightening up. I think I'll leave it like that. Yep, looks good. All right, I'm going to torch that to get rid of any bubbles that kind of for cause through the stirring. And I am going to put a little bit, not a little bit, but whatever's left in my cup, just around there, just to help move the paint when I blow it out. A bit more there because I'm a bit thin there. All right. Now for the fun part. I've got my hairdryer, which is a Wahl Mini Designer. It's had lots of use, obviously, by looking at it. And I get this from the Shaver Shop in Australia. They're not the cheapest hairdryer you could get, but I love it because it's just so easy to control. They did have 50% off at one stage, and I ended up buying another one, so I've still got one sitting in a box just in case this one breaks. And it's good to have something in reserve. All right, let's see how we go. Oh, there we go. It's such a pretty combination of colours. I am noticing that bronze colour. It is actually quite gritty, and it's probably why I don't use it a lot, because you can actually see the pigments of the actual paint. But that's all right. I used it in my last one and it seemed to work fine. So hopefully it dries nicely. I'm just going to see where it's just a little bit thick there, but yeah, I love that burgundy color that's coming through. And here I lost my trail of going out, so I might see if I can rectify that a little bit. So I'm just going to use my mouth and blow on it and see what we can do. I just don't want to blow backwards because it goes that way. Putting my hair in it. Not nice. That's fine because I'm going to put lines in it, and that will stop that from breaking like it is. So I'm just using the end of a paintbrush and kind of just drawing some lines to create blooms. Just trying to find where the edges, like where the little bits that go in, the natural sort of part of the blowout, and just using that to form the petals. So I just blow very soft just to get those wiggly bits out, and it's got a nice sort of dark line around there, and that can be really pretty. I love that colour coming through. All right, looking good. Such pretty colours. Created a bit of a wiggle. Interesting. happy with that. A little bit here because it looks like it's on its own. Oh, I'm going to blow that out a bit, I think, too. That's a bit better. Yeah, it's much better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Of course, I can never stop fiddling with it. I love that. I am going to put a little flower right there on its own using the same colours, and it just hides that messy bit there that you get where all the lines join together, and it just creates a bit of a feature. I'm going to now blow that with the straw. I'm going to blow just directly on it to spread a circle, make a circle to start with. And then I'm going to blow out and form some petals. Okay, it's kind of really pretty, and it's formed a nice even sort of circular thing. Now I put 5 petals, so I'm going to do 4, but I did 5 for this one just because it seemed to work that way. And then I'm just going to use my paintbrush again and just bring that in to define the flower a bit. And then I am going to use a little balloon with a bit of water just to give it a bit of weight, and just press it right in the middle just to bring it all together, and it just neatens up those lines. So that's it. It's worked out beautifully. I love it. A lot of lacing going on here. I love it. I love that red there. It's very, very pretty. I'm going to bring you in for a close-up and get a little bit more of a look on the detail. Before I do that, though, I'm going to torch it because I can see some bubbles. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Before I do that, I'm going to do one little white drop right there. Whew. And it's just going to, oh, that's cute. All right, let's have a look close up. Pretty, pretty flower. It looks more red than it does orange in the camera, but it is definitely more of a peachy colour. How pretty is that? Oh, I love that dark colour that's coming through there. Very nice. You can see the shine if I get my focus right. There's my flower with a little dot. How pretty is that? I love it. Love it. Lots of, like, you can see the pigments. See what I mean by the pigments? You can almost see the grain in it. So hopefully that won't show too much when it dries. That's why I know it's the global one and not the Pebeo iridescent, because it doesn't do that. That's probably why my bottle was so full, because I probably stopped using it. But I love that kind of burgundy, purpley colour. Oh, it's kind of changed a little bit in that one. It's mixed a bit. But it is really pretty. I'm very happy with that one. All right, well, let's see what it looks like when it's dry. Okay, loving this picture. Absolutely loving it. It's got this beautiful hue, and I did say it wrong when I was doing my video. It is iridescent, a red blue, not blue red like I kept saying. But anyway, it'll be right in the description. But you can just see it just changed. It has that colour shifting thing happening, and it's just a pretty, pretty colour. Love it. I just love how all this turned out. It did dry very nice. I can't really see the pigments like I could when it was wet. It kind of settled down, I guess, a little bit. But in fact, if anything, it's nice because you've got a little bit of lacing there. Got my pretty flower, which I love, I love, I love. So there you have it. It is just a gorgeous picture. Comes with a frame, and I'm very happy with that. Okay, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.